What's up, guys? How's it going out there in the internet world? I hope you guys are ready for another round of Russian, Ukrainian, Eastern European cuisine, the best cuisine in the world. Today, we're bringing back the hard base. I know yesterday I tried my very best, with the old hard base, the classical Tchaikovsky and all the, old boomer hard base, but I couldn't deal with it. It was just too much. We need to get back to the true hard base. Okay, so in order to celebrate today, as we do every day here in Eastern Europe, we drink potato juice. Drink, drink, drink. Salute to you. Zdravsvidanya. Whatever else, I don't know how to speak that. Yes. Today, we will be cooking the famous Ukrainian, I forgot, Golubtsi, okay, which is the stuffed cabbage. Sorry, my English is not so good, or German, or whatever, or Russian or Ukrainian is not so good sometimes. But today, we will be making the stuffed cabbage, a true Ukrainian dish. I know every other country in Eastern Europe and Western Europe and Asia and all over the region make this dish, but this is Ukrainian, 1000%. And we will also be making the Russian salad. When I was telling my Mexican wife about Russian salad, she's like, ooh, I like that. We have that at parties out here. It's very good. I can't wait to try it. So, we will be making Russian salad. So famous that even here in Mexico, they know what it is. So we will be making Russian salad, and we will be making Ukrainian stuffed cabbage. What will we be stuffing it with? Meat. What else? Stay tuned to find out the meats. How do you transition there? Una de cada tamaño. Y me traiste una papa de cada tamaño. No, sí tienes razón. Gracias. Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys are ready to enjoy the show as usual. So, today we have a lot to do. All right, we have very mucho to do, and we will need to get started right away. So that's why we need to start drinking right away. It's also 101 degrees outside, so salud. Now, the reason I started a little late is because I was putting a fan behind the camera here to make sure that my Russian setup here doesn't blow up. I mean, we know it's gonna blow up, but you know what I mean. Trying to keep it it's civil here. All right. Okay. So, shout out to everybody out there. I see there's a bunch of you guys already watching, hanging out with me. You already know what's up. Okay. So today we gotta be making some Golubtsi. I think that's how you say it. We like to just say stuffed cabbage with meat. Okay. We're gonna just be using some beef. You know, some ground beef. You know, that's basically it. You know, you could use whatever meat you want. I was looking at some actual Ukrainian versions of this, and a lot of people were using like ground beef. They were using, sorry, not ground beef. They were using ground chicken and ground pork, or a mix of pork and beef. Some, you know, more Russian versions or more beef. But yeah, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, they would just use whatever you got around. So yeah, you know, like I said, even like the most typical Ukrainian version. They were just using ground chicken, which was pretty interesting. So right away we're gonna just start making some rice. Okay, why? Because we're gonna need some rice for the stuffing, so we might as well get that going. Okay, so we're gonna do half a cup of rice. All right, because you know we don't need that much rice. All right. All right, we're just making a little bit of stuffing, you know, to make some stuffed cabbage. All right, so a little bit of rice. All right, let's get the pan going. All right, here. In fact, let me bring the GoPro over here. All right. Shout out to everybody out there. So we're gonna just wash the rice real quick. I just want to make sure the chat's working. Alright, so we're just going to wash this rice real quick, alright? So we're just over here washing the rice. I don't know if you can see me on the bottom camera there. Always wash your rice. All right? Washing the rice is always very important. Don't forget. In the meantime, we will get the humble potato and we will start peeling this potato. What do we need this potato for? Well, this potato is for the Russian salad later on that we're making, so you might as well just start, you know, boiling this bad boy. Now, we're gonna leave him whole. Okay, I'm leaving him whole, and then because that way it'll make it a lot easier for me to dice it up once the potato cools down. The humble potato. You're never gonna catch a potato bragging about all the lives it's saved and everything it's done for humanity, you know? He's just gonna humbly you know, just stay back and be like, yeah, that's right, I did that. By the way, I'm starting to hear that these streams are getting heavily censored for whatever reason, and I'm guessing it's because my suit is so hot and sexy, it cannot be seen. But yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. You can't even talk about the subjects of Ukraine or Russia or Eastern Europe or anything like that these days. Seems like they're canceled. You can't even cook their food anymore, which is a sad shame. Unless you're talking about let's go to war, you really can't talk about it, you know. So, you know, that kind of sucks. And in the meantime, it don't matter. We're still going to cook it away, and these things are going to be on the internet forever. So it's all good. So again, just a little rice, a little oil, a little salt. I've seen people that say, "Oh, don't put salt in there because you don't season the rice because you're going to be, you know, adding it to the mix with the stuffing with seasoning." But as you guys have already seen from the cooking that we've done, the seasoning is not so much, you know. So maybe not such a good idea, you know what I mean? All right, now let's just switch over here real quick. Let's work smart so you guys can see. Oh, wrong camera. Is it? There we go. Okay, so you see we got the rice over here, all right, and we need 1 cup. All right, that's kind of like enough stir fry action. All right, normally we would need 1 cup, okay? But in this case, I'm gonna put a little less, all right? Because I do want, you know, the rice to kind of be a little underdone, okay? That's the water for the cabbage, all right? But I do kind of want the rice to be a little underdone. Cover it, and that's it. Once it's done, it's done. Put it on low. In fact, I'm gonna switch these two guys around. So this is on low. I'm putting that on low. There's the hot water. I was already getting this ahead of time because otherwise it was going to take forever. All right, and then this potato here. Let's add a little bit more water to cover. All right. In fact, let me add a little bit more water to this. 1 second. Let me take it off the stove. Because I want to make sure I have enough water. So we're going to just cover it so it'll come to a boil quicker. All right, and we're probably going to use maybe this or maybe something smaller. We're going to see what we're going to use. All right, so yeah, we're going to see what we're going to use later on. We might use something like this or something else. But in the meantime, you guys are going to keep an eye on all that back there for me. All right? While I switch to the oldies. So now the next thing we're going to do is start, you know, getting ready the cabbage. All right. So basically, this is the cabbage we got. All right. We're gonna go on ahead and cut right here at the top. All right. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Stay there. Yeah, sorry, I was just getting another potato delivery. Another potato juice delivery out there. Just wanted to make sure. So, let's take another shot. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here is cutting into the cabbage, just to get that core out, okay? We want to get that core out. And so kind of cutting into it in a V shape, as you guys can see from the top camera there. Okay, see? Ta-da! Okay. And that's gonna help it, so as it's boiling, as it's cooking or whatever, the leaves are gonna very easily come off, all right? So we're just gonna wait for the water to come back to more of a boil, and then, we're gonna just start slowly but surely putting everything in there. All right, let me get a little coffee. But anyways, hope everybody's doing all right out there on this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful hump day. Shout out to everybody out there. As we make some Golubtsi, as they like to say. All right, now the ingredients that we're gonna need here, more than anything else, are gonna be the same basic ones that we used already earlier. All right, where we were using some tomato. All right, we were using some onion, and we were using what was it? Tomato, onion. Hold on a second. There you go. Anyways, there's some tomato, some onion, and some carrots. Those are basically the main ingredients in all these dishes out here. So let me go on ahead and grab these carrots. See, we got to keep the carrots here in this special container. In fact, and the carrots we got. No, look at that, perfect. All right. So, in order for them to stay nice and hard and stiff, we got to wrap them in cardboard or paper, like this kind of paper, in order to see how it's kind of like damp. It absorbs all of the humidity. Because otherwise, if you just throw them in there like that, they get all wet and limp immediately. It's not what you want. So we got the carrots there. All right, so we're gonna start working on getting these the mise en place, all right? As we've done already. Okay, so we're gonna be needing an onion, and some garlic. All right. Yeah, I keep my onions and garlic all the way on one side of the kitchen. And then you got to keep your potatoes and other similar things like that on the other side of the kitchen, because if you keep your onions and your garlic and stuff like that next to your potatoes, it's going to make them go bad quicker. So you're trying to avoid that, right? You're trying to have these last as long as possible. And so yeah, just you got to keep your potatoes and your onions as far away as possible. Because I think the onions emit like a special gas, and that gas, as it you know, leaves the onion, you know, 24 hours a day. It's just constantly leaving it. That when it comes in contact with potatoes and other similar potato type things, it makes the potato go bad faster. Bless me. I used to know somebody said science. In this case, since we are in Russia, we will say both. Thank God to science. Okay, so put the carrots up in there. Now let's just nip the tips here. Okay. Now I think we might just use like the box grater here on these bad boys instead of you know, getting the whole contraption out here to do that. All right. Yes, I use this knife. But yeah, a lot of people have been telling me, he's like, I can't find your stream anymore. And some people, whatever. Who cares anymore? You know, I'm over like the whole censorship thing already. All right, the water is boiling. Like, for reals. I know people watch this stuff anymore. That's all that matters. As long as one person watches it, alright? Yeah, there you go. Let's get the big boy knife so we can do this properly. Okay, so, you know, we're just getting the mirepoix ready. You know what I mean? Just basically, you know, we're gonna pop it in here, all right? Start adding all the stuff in there. But yeah, all we're doing is just getting, you know, the what you might call it? Yeah, the mirepoix, the sofrito. You know, we're just getting all that ready, and we're cutting it up because we're gonna be making, you know, half to make to add to the beef mixture, and then the other half is going in the red sauce that we're gonna be making. Okay, we're gonna be making a sauce, you know, to help cover the Golubtsi, the stuffed cabbage. So, I'm doing that. And that's it. We just, you know, just chopping the onion. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Alright, we're going to add this to the bottom here. Yeah. And just, you know, we're going to just start working on this real soon. As soon as we got a little bit more room on the stove. But in the meantime, instead of just standing around, we can start, you know, doing stuff. So, again, some garlic. The usual suspects. Shout out to everybody. No. You will not get away from me. So this is a pretty easy dish, I think. You know, I mean, I don't think I've ever made this before either. But I mean, I don't think you can get any easier than this. So this is probably like a good beginner's complicated dish. You know, like if you're still the beginning stages of the cookings, learnings, you could probably, you know, do something like this, and it's like a nice impressive dish feet. I mean, look, man. Oh, by the way, the chicken Kiev from yesterday, man. Yes, a lot of suffering. I'm never gonna make it again because it was just so difficult to make in like 101-degree weather. But holy shit, was it good? Man, was it good? It was like another level of good. I wasn't expecting that. And the pierogies. And those pierogies, those are like next level good too. You know, so FYI, you know, definitely at least make the pierogies. I know a lot of you guys know about pierogies. But anyway, so I'm just gonna chop this up here. In fact, I think we got I'm gonna add a little extra onion because I like making. I like my things to be a little extra saucy. I'm like, man, why is my cutting board moving? It's like rookie mistake. Forgot to put. But yes, you know, Russian hardbas. Hardbas is so much better to cook with. You cannot cook Russian food without the Russian hardbas. But yeah, again, you know, very simply. This is the Golumpki food, the food of the peoples. Shout out to all the new viewers watching constantly. Extra red onion, let's use this. No, but yeah, seriously, shout out to all the new viewers out there. I see you out there, especially on Twitch. A lot of you guys out there. Little red onion, little purple onion, whatever. Yeah, might as well just get this last piece of garlic in there. Poor guy. Don't want to leave him all behind and stranded. He wants to join his family. They can't just leave him behind the border like that. This is Golumpki style stuffed cabbage. Extra meat. Alright, so we got those onions. I think the rice is done. Let me check on the rice. Because I need the rice to cool down as well, so let's bring it to that camera over there. Shout out to everybody out there. So remember, fork, all right, we gotta fork the rice. Alright, and that's fine, This is semi al dente, alright? So this is actually perfectly cooked. This is exactly what I want. This is gonna cook some more, and I want it to still like be able to absorb some of the juices and some of the stuff, you know, from inside, you know, when it's cooking later on. ¿Cómo se oye la música muy alto? No, pensé que no estaba bien.
O sea, ¿desde el video o aquí?
Both. Aquí lo oí.
Aquí no se oye, pero en el video no se ve.
pero mira que no sea muy alto. Nah, no me queda una señora aquí. Alright, so the rice is done. So we're just gonna get this rice and move it over here to the side so it can just cool off. Alright, the potato, still working on that. Yeah, sorry, I got something in my eye. I got something in my eye, and it's not you. Alright, so we're gonna just pop that back there. Okay, covers, we can see we can bring it to a boil a little quicker, but this is just, and then we got this over here, alright? So now let's just start working on this. So let's just throw it in there, okay? And basically, it needs to steam for a little while, and then, you know, we'll be able to just start taking the skin off of it. You know, we'll be able to take the leaves off of it one by one. Alright, you'll see in a second. In the meantime, let's get back over here so we can finish. All right, so we're gonna grate real quick. Let me. Got Gizmo out there. Says hi to everybody. But yeah, we're just gonna use the grater today because, you know, again, I'm not gonna dirty the whole machine just to grate a few carrots real quick. So let's just do this. Try not to grate your fingers, all right? But this is the true Ukrainian way. This is the true Eastern European way. We have no fancy gadgets. We don't even have a cheese grater. In fact, you know how when I have to do this against my beard. If I'm in Russia, that's the only way I can grate this. In true Russian Soviet style. Okay. You gotta be very careful. Try not to lose a finger. Come on. Okay, there. And so always, again, as you guys can see, I got these little pieces here. Don't do more. Like, again, don't cut yourself. If you got those little pieces, you can just chop that up, okay? And just add that. That's it. Remember, it's all going to cook down. It doesn't have to be perfect. And, you know, you don't want to lose a finger or a thumb or anything like that over a stupid carrot. Okay, so that's it. Look at that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just add this. Okay, and with the onions, the garlic. Okay, the onions, the garlic, and yeah, that's it. And then just chop the rest of this up here. I don't want to waste it. But again, all this is going to just cook down. All right. you won't even know what happened. All right, so let's go on ahead and add all this in there. Alright, so again, we got the onions, the garlic, and the carrots in there, alright? So we're going to get this, kind of move it back here for a minute. Let's do a quick little 2-second cleanup, alright? Remember, always work clean. Okay. This is all clean. I have cleaned and sanitized this multiple times already. Alright, that was just some freaking carrots. So, don't need to get all crazy. Okay, this is ta-da! Alright. That was easy. Alright. So now we're going to move into the back camera, alright, so we can see what's going on back there. Okay, so we got the cabbages, alright, cooking. We got the potato boiling. Alright, let's see the potato. Still got a while to go. Alright, see the cabbage. It's going to be a little while as well. But now we can just start flipping this guy, alright? I'll show you what we're going to do now in 1 second. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I need to find, sorry. Got a few things going on here in the background. Just keep an eye on that for a second. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here, alright, is we got it. Where's no? Okay. So we're just going to be again just taking these leaves off one by one. Okay, remember that? That's one. Okay. 2. Okay, you see we're just taking them off. Alright. I'm going to work on these in a little bit. But basically, as they come off, you see how they just... Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, the battery died on this. Give me a second, let me replace it. But you saw how easily they come off. Oh. And basically the idea is very simple. You know what I mean? They're cooked as they come off. That's it. If they're not done, it's not going to come off. It's as simple as that. So what I'm actually going to be doing over here real quick is, let's see if I can get this camera. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Almost. Man, why is it being so difficult to reach there? Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. It's like the worst. Sorry, give me a second, hold on. I was just trying to... I guess it's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a better camera angle. You know, with this camera, you see? But the thing doesn't reach. You see, that's why I gotta have the GoPro that has no wires, you know? So anyways, whatever. I'll just put this over here. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, and also I gotta have like the fan. You see, is this cooling down properly? I think so. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna do this for now. All right, you guys can. And I gotta wait for the camera to cool down for a minute before we reconnect it. And you know, right now we're not doing anything. Right now, all we're doing is just you know, which I can show you guys on these cameras. Right, all we're doing is just getting these cabbage leaves. You see, we're just pulling them off. All right, one by one, and that's it. I mean, there's no. This is super simple, guys. You know what I mean? This is a very simple, basic recipe that I think most people can do. Like I said, I've never really made this, but we're gonna give it a shot and see how good we do. So, you know, again, we're just pulling these guys off until there's nothing left to pull off anymore. You know? But I think, yeah, let me see if I can reconnect so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. I think I'm also going to put these in here. So you see, look at all the cabbage leaves I've already taken off. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to show you, we're going to just take off this, this part, the stem, so you can roll it up easy. And again, you don't need to put this anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people are like, oh, you gotta, you know, put this somewhere to. I'm just pulling them here for a minute. You know what? Let me not. I'm gonna use it for this. Oh, mira. So anyway, just putting them here to cool off, but you don't need to, you know, go the extra mile or something like that, you know, in order to cool these off, all right? This is more than adequate here, all right? But I'm just gonna hook up the camera first, all right? I'm gonna save this for, again, this is where we're gonna be putting the final product, all right? I think the final product's gonna just go in this thing here, all right? This is too big, as they say. So, but yeah, like, well, the reason I want to connect the camera is so you guys can finish seeing what I'm doing, and then also see, the next step. You know, once you're starting to make, you know, this right here. You know, the carrots and onions and all that sort of. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Oh, Russian vodka time. Yeah, this puny glass is it's not cutting it. It's not cutting it. That is good vodka. Good potato juice. Very hydrating. I made this with the potatoes in my yard. I used all the potatoes. I had no potato left. I had to go to the store to get potato today. Well, the wife, she went to go get the potato. She is the potato harvest. But yeah, these streams are getting censored as hell, but they're getting a lot of views later on. So it's like they can only censor so much. It's pretty funny because, you know, people are typing in Ukraine, Russian, whatever, whether it's for food or for news or for anything. And so it's popping up. I'm doing this. You know, the reason I'm doing Ukraine and Russian food this week is because, again, this is just a cooking show. And I figured, hey, you know what I mean? Let's have some fun this week. Let's have some fun with this, as we try to do here on this channel as much as possible. And let's honor Eastern Europe. Let's make some Russian and Ukrainian food, and let's enjoy that. So look, as you guys can see, right? I'm continuing to pull it off. All right, hold on. So as you see, it's like a tiny little thing, right? But still pulling off the leaves. And we could just make little mini ones out of this, or regardless, we could just chop it up and add it to the final product. All right, this potato is not, this is for the salad later. I think the potato's almost done. Almost there. Almost. These are the little baby ones there. I think that's it. I mean, we can keep going. But I think we kind of got the picture. You kind of got the idea there. All right. I'm going to put this over here to cool off. All right. Okay, so these are the first ones we took off over here. You see the bigger ones. I'm going to put those over here. Put these over here to cool off. Kind of trade spots with them, right? These are the smaller ones. And so, you know, so they can stop the cooking process. You know, we're just gonna like just let them cool off like that. All right. Let's put the big ones over here. Which we're gonna use the big ones first and then go from there. All right, these are all the small ones, right? And that's it. Ta-da, you see? So you guys can see, so these are the big ones that we're going to use first for the stuffing, and then these are the other ones, right? Alright, so again, just to show you, these are the big ones that we're going to be using first. We're going to put these over here. Alright. And then we got the smaller ones that, you know, again, we're going to use as backup, or we can, you know, we're going to use for something, all right, at some point. All right, so now let's just go back to the camera back there, all right? Let's go back to, all right? So let's get rid of this, all right? This is just hot water. In fact, let's add a little bit here. Alright, and now we're gonna move this here and put this on high. Alright, and we're gonna use, you already guessed it, olive oil. Yes, very surprised that they used a lot of olive oil. I thought they would be using more butter for a lot of the dishes in Eastern Europe, but they actually use a lot of olive oil. So that's awesome. Okay, so we got that. And we got our spoon here. Let's give this a good little mix. Let's season. We gotta season, alright? So we're gonna season with what? We're gonna season with salt. Okay, so we got the salt. And pepper. Freaking grinder. All right, dill. Remember, dill is like a big. Is this it? No. Well, actually, this is a fine herbs. You know, so just like herbs de Provence or something like that. Just a little bit of that. All right, but we want dill. That's like the thing that we really want. And the bay leaf. Just one bay leaf is enough, right? Let's get a nice one here. Right? Boom. That's it. And that's it. We're going to cook all this down, all right? Because half of this is going inside of the meat mixture, and then the other half is going inside just the tomato sauce, all right? So we're gonna cook this down for a little bit. All right, in the meantime, let's check on the potato. Yeah, today's definitely a lot easier, man. I'm telling you, that chicken Kiev was giving me. All right, perfect. The potato is perfect. So what we're gonna do now with this perfect potato is not that complicated actually. We're gonna go on ahead and take this potato out. Okay. And I'm going to put this in the fridge, all right? I'm literally just going to, I'm going to let it cool off for a minute, all right? All right, so I'm putting this over here to cool off for a quick minute. And then we're going to put it in the fridge to cool off completely because we're going to put this in Russian salad. Russian salad is like, it's a potato salad in a sense, you know what I mean? This is a basic, it's not a potato salad, but potato is one of the ingredients in there. But yeah, it's just a salad, you know what I mean? With potatoes and some carrots and all this other stuff. In fact, what we should do also, since we're already here, let's knock this out. We're gonna just use this water. I forgot. Or you know, yeah, this is potato water. Let's not use that water. Let's just use the, well, yeah, that's fine. Well, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, okay. No. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna go on ahead. All right, and I'm gonna use that water that I got back there. And I'm gonna boil, not boil, but just kind of like par cook a little bit. About a little bit, a cup and a quarter, okay, of frozen carrots and peas. Now, yeah, you could go on ahead and use, you can go on ahead and use real carrot and real peas. It's totally fine. But I just figured, I needed peas. I couldn't really find peas out here outside of frozen. And so I said, okay, let me just kill two birds with one stone here. So, with that being said, I'm going to just stick them in that water and cook them for a little bit and then take them out, cool them down so I can add them to the salad, okay? Because remember, it's a cold salad. It's funny, on Monday, man, it was so difficult to cook because of the heat and wearing this this getup over here, but I'm already so used to it again, I think this is gonna be training for the rest of the summer. And so yeah, we're just cooking the carrots and the peas for like a few minutes. You know what I mean? Like 3 minutes. That's it. Nothing. I'm not going too crazy with that either. Right? Alright, I'm gonna be over here just getting ahead on these two dishes over here. So again, you know me, I like to always emphasize, working clean. Meaning, one of the things that most of us hate about cooking is dropping shit, right? Obviously, that's number one. But after that, we hate doing the dishes. So, if you're, like right now, you got a little bit of downtime, this is a great time to do some of the dishes that you've already kind of like acquired there. So that way, later on, you got less and less dishes. And so, it just makes the whole cooking process a million times better. Makes it more fun and a lot less difficult. Because we always got to remember the cleanup is a major component. You got to remember always the cleanup. And I'm not talking about the dishes afterwards, but everything. Alrighty. You got the water pump back there. You got Gizmo out there. Oh yeah. Man, Gizmo almost got another iguana today. Another iguana almost got assassinated by Gizmo. Hey, good thing we had some extra chopped parsley, right? From yesterday, so we're going to be using that. Alright. Just making sure we got kind of like all the ingredients ready to go. All right, so we can at least start adding some of the ingredients to the bowl. All right, so the rice, all right? We got the rice in there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in my industry, I'm sure in your industry as well, wherever you guys do, not everything, but you know, there's always that saying or that guy's like, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. So, I know, right? Spoken guy. All right, so let's go over here to camera helicopter. All right. Camera helicopter view. Alright, so far so good. Let's add a little bit more oil there. And let's turn off the carrots and the peas. I think the carrots and the peas are basically done. Again, we just wanted to just kind of cook them a little bit. Just add a little bit more oil there. That's it. You know, I don't want it to stick. And we're going to be taking that bay leaf out later. Alright, so now we're going to go on ahead and drain those bad boys over there. Alright, so let's just do that really quick. Alright, we already have our colander over here. Alright, so we're just going to bring these guys over here. Okay. I think. All right, so I'm going to go on ahead and just pop these over here with the potato. And that's it. These guys are done, so I'm just going to pop these guys over here for a minute. Let it cool down a little bit more, and then I'm going to pop them in the fridge. Okay. Let's look at the sofrito. Okay. The sofrito, the mirepoix, aka the base. So. So here, let's add a little bit of parsley, all right? We're gonna add a little bit more in steps. But it seems like parsley is like a major ingredient in a lot of cooking out here. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more dill. And now we're going to add the tomatoes. Well, actually, I need the, I think, let me see, hold on, I have to make sure I want to. Okay, so let's bring this over here real quick before we add the tomato sauce. Okay, so it's actually not that much tomato sauce, all right, to the stuffing. So okay, the half of the mixture. All right. So we're gonna get whatever amount of the mixture we have here. You can see here on this camera. All right, and we're just gonna basically split it in half. All right. So one half and the other half. All right. One half is going in here. Okay. All right, so one half is for the stuffing. Again, we gotta wait for this to kind of cool down, you know, before we add like the meat and stuff like that. And then some tomato sauce to there. So I said like about a quarter cup. So that's a quarter cup. Okay, we can add a little more if needed later. The rest of this is going here. Okay, and it said add a little bit of water, but hey, we got potato juice. Okay, that's how we do it for reals. That's the real Ukrainian way. Okay, add a little potato juice. Okay, and then that potato juice is gonna be plenty. All right. To help. The potato juice there is gonna, in this case, is gonna help the deglazing or whatever, you know what I mean? So let's just get the spoon over here real quick. All right, let me bring the camera back. All right, there you go. And now this is going to be the sauce, for the whatchamacallit, once we finish all the cabbage rolls, we're going to be using this. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't know if that's going to be enough sauce. We might need more. You know what I mean? I think we might need a little more. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it out, okay? I'm going to add a little bit more tomatoes to that. All right, so I got another thing of tomatoes here, so I might add that in there. Let me start mixing all this together first. See where we're at. All right, let's get the beef out. And I think I'm going to open this, all right? And I'm going to add more to that and a little bit more here. Yeah, so this is, again, just things come in like cartons out here for the most part. Milk, tomatoes, all kinds of things like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not the best packaging per se, but whatever. I'm gonna add a little bit here, just a little bit more. And then add the rest here. That's it. Because I would rather have a little extra sauce, than not have enough sauce. Not having enough sauce, that's something you really can't kind of recover from. So if you have a little extra sauce, it's not that big of a deal. You can just save it, put it on the side or whatever. So let me see. I guess not. All right, so we're gonna have the sauce kind of like simmering away slowly back there, doing its thing. All right, again like on medium heat. All right. All right, and we basically have all the ingredients in here for the stuffing of the the cabbage. So. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, this is thank you for the compliment on my fine Adidas suit. This is as you know what I mean. If you are from the Eastern European area, see, I got the pants, I got the whole nine. You know, just got my apron on. Oh. But yes, thank you very much for the compliment on this 3-piece suit. You know, as you guys can see, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. I mean, this is the highest of the qualities of the Adidas brand. I mean, come on. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge, right, to cool off. The potatoes, the carrots, the. All right, so we got that. Need some more potato juice. All right, get some more of this parsley. All right, throw it in here. All right, so to bring the camera. Hold on. Kind of sample, so you can. All right, so again, in here, you know, we got the rice, we got the, you know, some of that veggie mix that we made, the onions, the carrots, you know, all that, the tomatoes, we got some parsley in there, we got everything. Everything. Let's see if we're missing anything. I think we got it all in there, right? That's right, we're just missing one final secret ingredient. The meat. The meats. So, okay, let's get this meat. All right, let's add it in there. This is about a pound of meat, 400 grams. You know, outside of the U.S., everybody uses like the metric system. No, but in cooking we also use the metric. But anyways, you get all the meats. It is very expensive. All right, and that's it. Boom, boom, boom. So now we mix the meat. Okay? So that's it. I mean, this is super simple, guys, you know? And this is, again, this is like poor people food, you know what I mean? Or humble people food. You know, we got to stretch out as much as you can, everything as much as you can. So this is plenty of meat here for us. And that's it, guys. So, ta-da! You see? And basically, this is what you want. You want to be able to, you see? Will it hold its shape and form? Yes, it will. We're good. You don't need to add anything else. Okay? So that's it. That's the mix. So now we're going to just, now that we mixed it all in there, now we're going to start the fun part. Wash my hands. Okay, so we got the meat mixture ready, so we're gonna put that to the side. Let's check on the tomato sauce. You know, we just don't want it to stick. All right, so let's just mix that up real quick. All right, we're good so far. We still wanted to cook, you know, cook down. But, you know, this is just a regular, typical tomato sauce. That's all that is. Hey, actually, you know, give me 1 second. We're gonna come back and we're gonna start working on the cabbage. All right, but I gotta do something real quick. Some. Hold on. Give me a second. Got another potato delivery. No sé si la botamos, no creo. Después lo chequeamos. So hot. Okay. Let's do this, buddies. Okay, so where was I? Where's my knife? Yes. Oh, hold on. Ay. Okay, so we got the knife. Alright, and so now what we're going to be doing is we need to just take off the ribs off of the back of this. So we're going to show you. Alright, so we're going to see how we got the cabbage there, and you see like this part right here, that rib. Just take that off. When you take that off, all of a sudden, you look at that. You can roll it up. You can do all kinds of things with it. You see? So, we're just going to be doing that with all of these. All right? Okay. Just like babushka used to do. Okay. This is it, the traditional way. This is the only way. Okay, so we got all those. Let's work on these. Again, we're trying to get the biggest ones we can. Oh. Because the bigger they are, the easier they are to work with. All right, so I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, for now. All right, let's work on these real quick. Just give a sauce stir. This is potato vodka music. So I blanched the cabbage, okay? Earlier today, you know, a little while ago at the beginning of the show, we were blanching it, okay? That was like the first thing we did, okay? And that's it, but it was very easily done, all right? Again, just go back and watch, you know, and you can see exactly how we did. All right, so let's start making these bad boys, all right? So let's get this cabbage. All right, let's put it over here on this plate, okay? Let's get these small ones. Put them over here because, you know, those will be the last ones, right? We do. Let's go. Let's start with the bigger ones here. Oh, always. Now, again, I've never made this before. First time ever. I just followed instructions online. And that's it. But, I mean, that's why I love cooking, you know? Or I like any skill, basically. I mean, I mean, if you got, like, I know a lot of cooking, I have a lot of cooking skills, for example, and then I never made this before, but I know basically kind of how to do it already, just from all the experience I have. And then it's just like, kind of just putting it together, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's for a lot of you guys. Okay, so you guys are watching me do this on the other camera there, so boom, boom. We're just wrapping this up nice and tight. Okay? Look at that, okay? Nice and tight, nice and tight. See? So much easier. Alright? And we're going to put this here. But before we do that, what we're going to do is, so we can just already start working smart. Alright? We got to work smart. Okay? So what we're going to do is, number one, turn on the oven, because we got to bake these bad boys. Alright? So let's turn the oven on. As if it's not hot enough in there. All right, and then what we're gonna do is lay a thin layer of the tomato sauce in the bottom here. All right, so let's do that. Yeah, that's why I wanted extra sauce. We got the perfect amount of sauce, as you guys can see there, all right? So, there we go, we got number one done, all right? So we're gonna just put it there. You guys see? All right. And that's it, we're gonna work this through. I mean, this is not, so again, nice and tight. And by the way, the filling is gonna depend on a few factors, you know what I mean? It's going to really depend on, you know, the cabbage leaf itself, how much you can add in there, and that's it. So, I like them nice and chunky, but, you know, again, going to make sure they're nice and tight. So as you guys can see, look at that, tuck them in, tuck it in, that's it. Boom. Okay. All right. Nice and chunky. So, you know, again, this one seems like it can hold a little bit more. So we're gonna add a little bit more. I got the wife over here making fun of me for being chunky. Alright, let's do that. Cabbage rolls. This is the way. I know you do not understand, but if you are in Ukraine right now and babushka is making this for you, you see grandma babushka. This is true Russian way. Look at that. These guys are looking badass. So again, nice and tight, nice and snug. That's the whole idea. And again, you can just use whatever kind of container you got. You know what I mean? Whatever. So I hope I can fit them all here, but if not, I can just put them in something else. I think I can fit them all there. I hope I can. I think so. I think I can make it fit. Make it happen. You know? Can make my meat fit in there. You gotta do what you gotta do. Get nice and tight. What a beautiful thing. Yeah, I thought this dish was going to be a lot more difficult and complicated, I'm not going to lie. I basically got the whole recipe this morning. I already had like a bunch of ideas of how I wanted to make this and all this other stuff, but I really didn't finalize the dish until today, this morning. Sometimes that happens, you know what I mean? Sometimes I really don't. The other dishes, everything else I already had ready like by Sunday already. But this one, because there was just so many versions of this. There really is. There's really like a million versions of this. Like, I think every culture around the world has a version of this. So yeah. All right. Awesome. Yes. I think we will make it. I think we will have enough. All right. Well, this was a little smaller here. See, now they're starting to get a little smaller. Is how babushka used to make. Okay? Come on. ¿Qué tú crees?
Yo sé.
We are making the cabbage in the true Slavic way.
Cubetas vacías no hay. Ya están llenas.
Pero tiene un hueco también. ¿Cuál? La blanca no tiene hueco.
La cubeta.
You got it? Necesitas más cubetas.
No, tengo dos.
Look how cute. Right? And again, the whole idea is to get them nice and snug in there. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do perfect. We're gonna get them in there nice and perfect. Look at this. So we have a little space in there, and honestly, we don't want that. That's not kosher. So we gotta like, now we're gonna just see if we can move them around a little bit. Maybe transfer this one over here to over here. We want it to be as nice and tight as possible. Okay? Alright, and that's it. I think we got it. So now, let's grab this, get it out of the way, out of the way. In one sec. Okay, so this cabbage here, you know, we're not going to throw away the leftover cabbage. You know, what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to chop it up a little bit more. All right, we're going to do that in a second. Let's just get this in the oven. Anyways, look at this beauty though. How's that? Huh? Talking about my wife, by the way, not the sausage rolls over here. All right, but look at that. Look at this beauty. What a beautiful thing, huh? Okay, the true Slavic way. Okay, true Slavic way. This is the way. Meet my ancestors. Eat. Hey, Christian's behind the scenes like. Okay. So now we take the mighty bay leaf. The bay leaf. And we discard the bay leaf. Okay, and now, yeah, basically what we're going to be doing here is, you know, just pouring the rest of this sauce all over the top. All right. Remember, we got the oven on 350. You want the oven like around 350. Basically, the only thing that needs to cook through here is the ground beef. Okay. That's it. But see, look, the perfect amount of sauce, the perfect amount of sausage rolls, perfect amount of beef, right? So you go on ahead and just kind of cover it like that. Look at that. What a beautiful thing. Right?
Una lasagna.
That's right. That's right. It's a Slavic lasagna. That's what this is. A little Slavic lasagna. That's right. It is. It is a Slavic lasagna. No, the ones that were saying bro were Slavics. Not me. I'm calling it a Slavic lasagna. I mean, what else is it? Eastern European lasagna. No, I know they make this in Italy as well. But, I mean, every culture I think has, right? Their version of it. But. Okay. Okay. So look, guys, that's it. Look at that. How amazing is that? Look at this. Oh wait, wrong sound effect. Look at that. All right, and now we will get a little bit of these magic parsley. Okay, look at that. Okay, we're gonna throw this in the oven for at least an hour. Okay. A little Slavic lasagna. All right, so now let's just go over here and let's check the oven. That's it. So we got that bad boy in the oven. Okay. Now we dance for like an hour and a half. So we gotta dance for like an hour and a half while we wait. So hope you guys are ready to just watch it for an hour and a half. Chris is like, if I keep dancing that way, it's gonna start raining. But it's already raining. All right. Speaking of which, let me go off camera. Let me switch shirts real quick, and I'll be back in a second. You guys just keep an eye on the kitchen here. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me get the next thing we're gonna be doing here. We got mayonnaise, right? Uh-oh. Okay, I think we have enough. The mayonnaise. Very important ingredient in the cooking. So shout out to everybody out there. Let me see the chat. Is that Cuban Russian cabbage? No. It's actually a Yucatecan cabbage cooked by a Cuban in a Russian style. How's that? Okay. But shout out to everybody out there. I think not so many cameras going today. What do you mean? I got how many more cameras you want? All right. Give me a second. I will be back in like 2 seconds. In fact, let me put the timer on, all right, so I don't forget. So I'm gonna put an hour. All right. Let's just say an hour. An hour and 11 minutes. 1. Look at that. You see? You guys see it there? Or not? All right. Let's push play on that. All right. So we got like an hour to kill. All right. What are we gonna do in the meantime? But we got a lot to do. One of the things that we are going to be doing, all right. Like I said, I'm gonna go off camera for a quick second. But one of the things we're going to be doing is that we're going to chop this up and we're going to make something with it. Probably just saute it, and then we're going to make the Russian salad. Let's not forget that. Very important. All right. Very important. Super important. Russian salad. All right. So give me uno segundo, and I will be back. See? She's looking forward to the Russian salad. For the hot weather. Hey, 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 we're back. Thank you for your patience. All right. All right. Yeah, cooking in this three-piece suit definitely has its disadvantages. It is not that easy. Okay, so well, we got the cabbage rolls in the oven, so that's like the most difficult thing, basically. All right, yay! Yeah, I mean, right now we're just on cruise control. All right, so what are we gonna do? All right, well, we're gonna get this pot. All right, and smoke it. No, we're gonna get this pot, and we are going to put some olive oil in this bad boy. All right, is it working? There we go. All right, let's get some olive oil in this, and we're gonna put this over here to the side for a minute, and then what we're gonna do is just chop up. You know, the remainder of what we have here, all right? We're not gonna waste it, you know, again, this is still good and edible and yummy and delicious. I love cabbage. So, you know, we're just gonna go on ahead and just chop it up. You know, the little dice. You know, yeah, even the little stems that we cut off or whatever, yeah, it's still good. Nothing wrong with it. All right, and this is gonna be like a little side dish, right? So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna braise it. You know, just cook it. You know, a little olive oil. That's it. I mean, again. All right. Keep it simple. All right, and that's it. Now we can go on ahead and get like. You know, add bacon, add all kinds of things to it. But, you know, this is just something that I don't want to throw away. All right? Some little extra. All right? And I would rather just, you know, not waste it. Let me just do something with it. So we're just going to braise this guy. All right? We'll add a little seasoning to it. All right? But no need to, you know. I messed up. I should have saved the bacon grease from yesterday, and I would have just added a little bit in here. Oh, you know what I can add? Forget it. Never mind. I got bacon. I got pork fat here, so I'm just gonna add some pork fat. All right. All right. We're gonna get some salt, some pepper, and a little dill. You know, just because, you know, that's kind of what we're. Just a little bit. Like, look at this. Like nothing. All right. Like a pinch. Just because that's kind of where we're at here. I think most of that pinch flew into the ether. All right, a little bit of that. A little bit of cardamom. You know, just because. Okay, some salt and pepper. And that's it. We're just gonna put this on the heat to braise, you know, to slowly. Well, you'll see. You'll see when it comes out. It's gonna be nice and caramelized and yummy and delicious. You'll see. You'll be like, damn, that's the cabbage. That's what came out. So, this is a very, very. I love cabbage. So good, so healthy, so plentiful, so wonderful. That's it. I'm just putting it on the heat. All right. That's it. As you guys can see there. All right. We have it on the heat. We're just letting it do its thing. All right. All right. 1 second. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start getting ready, to make that Russian salad. Hold on one second. Sorry. A little power with the wife. I think, you know what, I need to get like a little button or a little something over here, so that way when I go off camera for a minute, people can know, just a little something on the side, that I'm here. Yeah, because, people are, they'll just tune in for like 5 seconds. They don't see someone on camera, they tune out. It's like, come on, So, gotta work on that, you know what I mean? So at least have a little something, be back in 2 seconds. Yes. Got a pound of potato juice. Okay, so okay, so now we got the ingredients. Okay? Many ingredients, okay? The beautiful potato. We have the carrots and the peas. So, I'm just gonna start adding everything in here, alright? So, see, it's nice and cold already. Perfect. Okay, so you see, look at that. Ta-da! Let me get oh, I'm using already. Damn it. Alright, hold on. So you guys can see better what I'm doing. A little bird's eye view here. Okay, so we got the carrots and the peas, right? We're just throwing that in the bowl. Now we're gonna get the potato, okay? We're gonna start chopping this up into squares. We already see there's a few little black spots. We don't want that. All right, just get rid of those, get rid of that. Okay. And that's it. All right, so let's just get rid of that. And we're just gonna dice this up, you know what I mean? That's it, we're just dicing this up. About the same size, give or take. Alright? As the little carrots. So, one thing that you can do, oh, the camera died. Alright, well, I'm gonna reconnect it in a second. But one thing you can do is just have like the little carrots, as you guys can see there, right next to me chopping the potato, and that way I kind of know what size I want. You know what I mean? Like I have the direct thing right there. So, all right. So give me a second. I gotta reconnect the camera. Give me 1 second. Drink the vodka while we connect the camera. Oh my God! Oh, so strong. Grach biliat. Blah blah. Strong potato juice. Only the strongest potato juice I make for my potatoes in my garden. Homemade potato juice. Little fermented. Very good. Alright, so we're back. Alright, so again, we're just chopping up the potatoes, just to be little, bite size. Alright? Very delicious potato. Be very humble Eastern European potato. They say one potato is enough. You do not need so many potatoes. One nice potato is plenty. Okay, so that's it. Ta-da! Alright, so you got all these. So now we're gonna add it here. Alright. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Very starchy potato. Okay. And now some ham. Look at this. Look how expensive meat is getting around the world with inflation. It's 100 for this thing. 100 pesos for that chunk. Yeah, we're gonna add the whole thing in there, right? Extra chunky. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're going to follow the same little pattern. Oh, let me check on the cabbage. I can smell it. Alright, so I'm going to turn it down. Nice and starting to caramelize. It's at like 5%. Alright, so we're just going to turn it down. I'm going to make sure. Get a little piece there, the gizmo. Now you can use, whatever you got. Some people use like hot dogs, sausage, chicken. I like this is ham. You can use turkey ham. This is ham. But you can use whatever. Whatever tickles your pickle. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple pieces there for the giz. Okay. Look at that. So we got, look at that, nice little, okay, we got the ham, the potato. Okay, we got the ham, the potato, the carrot, the celery. I mean, I'm sorry, the carrot. Here, let me see what ingredients. We got carrots, peas, potatoes, ham. Shout out to everybody up there. Let me see what other ingredients we need in there. Mayonnaise. Oh, the pickles. That's right. And now again, you can add whatever you want to this. I'm gonna put this over here for Gizmo. Gizmo. Give him a little snack. All right. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. All right, so we're just going to get a bunch of these pickles, all right? I'm going to chop them up and add them in there. Another thing you can add in here is eggs. I'm not going to add eggs. I just realized I completely forgot about them, and I'm not going to. No eggs. But this is very simple. That's it. And then we're going to add some parsley, all right? All right, so as you guys can see, again, you know, just pickles. We're gonna just chop this up into like relish or whatever, all right? This doesn't have to be perfect. Hey Gizmo, what happened? Here. That was good, man. Okay, we're going to add this in there. Dile unos jamoncitos. ¿Y que no había en la tienda? ¿No viene en la tienda?
No te quieras, claro.
¿En serio? I'm sorry. Gracias. All right, and now we will be adding the mayonnaise. Now, whatever amount of mayonnaise I have in here, I'm gonna make it enough, all right? This is it, all right? We're done. Okay, so actually we're gonna add a little bit of the parsley in here so you guys can see. All right, we got all the ingredients in there. Let's add that parsley. Okay. Gracias. Yeah, it's just hot and humid, man. It's really hot and humid. It's funny because like I don't feel that hot anymore in this thing. I'm just sweating a lot, but I'm not. Day one was really bad. You know, day one when I was wearing this sweatsuit, I was dying, literally. But now, it's not so bad. It's actually doing pretty good. And I know that if I'm tempering myself so much right now in this heat, I feel actually cooling down right now, believe it or not. But anyways, I know it's gonna just make it better for the rest of the year for me. So I'm hardcore, man. I just go hard, man. Go hard or go home. All right. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Did I add salt to this already? I did, I think, right? Yes, I did. All right, so let's just go on ahead and give a quick toss to our salad. Oh, we have another little piece of ham. Gizmo. Hey. He's like, hey man, all these pieces of ham keep raining from the sky. It must be my lucky day. All right, so you see, we got it nice and he's like laying down over here. He's like, you know what? Let me just stay close to the action. All right, so we got 1 spoon, 2 spoons, 3 spoons. Okay, so 3 spoons of mayonnaise. Start mixing this in. All right, we have the perfect amount of mayonnaise. Gizmo, please keep falling. I'm gonna help my doggy out. He's a good doggy. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that okay, cabbage is coming along nicely. All right, so look at that. So, and then we got the perfect amount. Again, another reason GoPro is awesome, especially for these kitchen streams, you know? This thing can fall in the hot soup, it can fall overboard. I'm overworking this thing. This thing, if I put an egg on top of this, on top of the GoPro, it'll cook the egg. Hold on, there we go. Okay. So there you go. That's it. I mean, this is pretty easy. In fact, let me add a little bit of, where was it? Where did I put the dill? The dill! Can I put it away? The hell? They just had it here, didn't they? Oh my god. I'm going crazy. Crazy for you. I know it's just here. Hello, Dill. Dill, can you please come in, please? Thank you, Dill. All right, let me show you the cabbage so you guys can see what that looks like for a minute. Look at that. You see how nice and brown and yummy, and I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. All right, but that's it. You know, we're just like, you know, braising it, browning it, cooking it. Okay, letting it get yummy. All right. Again, no waste. You know, someone eats it, either me or the dog. All right. So let's say we just added more mayonnaise in there. And again, there's no exact recipe. So this is another thing with the Russian salad. There's like a zillion recipes for this. A zillion versions. Like I said, even Christian immediately knew what this was. And I go to her, oh, I'm making a Russian salad. And she goes, oh, really? And I go, oh, do you know what that is? And I name the ingredients. And she goes, oh, yeah, we make this out here for parties and yada, yada, yada. So I'm just making the Russian version, so we're adding a little bit of dill. Right? That's it, really. I mean, you know, so we got the mayonnaise. Very, very important ingredient. Okay, we added the parsley already. Now we're going to add even more parsley. Because we have a lot of it, and they use a lot of parsley. Alright? Whatever. Alright. The rest of this is for tomorrow. Alright? Look at that. Now we're talking. What a beautiful thing. Get up, Rowan! Alright, let's have our official taste tester come and try this out for a minute. And when I'm going to put this in the fridge so they can cool off, all right? So let me put this away, and then while we wait for the official taste tester to make their way to the stage. Let me. Oh man, I'm gonna break this camera. I keep fucking around. I am gonna break this camera. There's a play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? All right, here. Let me put this over here so you can see that. At least that cooking. ¿Lo quieres probar? Alright, so let's check this out. Look at this, beautiful. Huh, look at that. It's a little behind there. There we go. ¿Vas a probar la ensalada? Oh. Alright, so you guys can see. Alright, see it's browning nice and beautifully. It's a thing of beauty. And that's it. It's just, I mean, you already saw it's just a cabbage with some fat, alright, meaning some oil, and that's it. Some oil, a little pork fat. So we got that. All right, so let's have the missus real quick here. The official taste tester. Try the salad. I mean, no está fría, tengo que guardarla. Oh, the GoPro died. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see how it goes. See if it needs anything. Maybe salt, maybe.
Pretty good.
Yeah, needs anything? Salt or anything?
No.
No? Salty?
No, está como acidita por el
Pickle.
por el pico, pero está bien.
Beautiful. All right. Yay. All right. So now I'm going to put this away and put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Thank you. My little assistant. All right, so we're going to just pop this in here. Pop, pop, pop. Nice yummy potato salad. Look at that. Ta-da! Got a nice little Russian salad. And you know, this is going to be better as time goes on. So it'll be better tomorrow and the next day and the next day until one day it's not going to be good anymore, you know? But yeah, there you go. Ta-da! So now we're going to pop this in the fridge and let it get cold. Okay, so we got that. That's done. Got that out of the way. This out of the way. All right, let's check on the cabbage. All right. And the cabbage is also done, right? So that's it. So we're basically done. You know what I mean? We're just now waiting on the timer. How much we got left? Well, we still got a while left, all right? So we still got like many minutes left. We got over half an hour. All right, so we still have over half an hour. We've got things to do. All right, so what are we gonna do now? All right, I'm gonna get this. All right, I'm just gonna pop it here so I can wash this, right? But just to put it in a smaller pan, a smaller container. I wanted to use this material, this pan, to make to cook that because I get a better product, you know, at the end. So, but that's it. We're done, and that's it. All we're gonna do is just leave it back here on the back burner. All right. That's it. The end. So that was easy peasy, guys. So far, so good. How about them apples? So we're basically kind of done a little early today, but not really. We still got to eat. So the cabbage rolls are right now in the oven. We still have at least like 30. It says 35 minutes. All right. So we got a while. All right, before they're done. But we still got things to do in the kitchen. So now's a perfect time. I mean, remember, we made the Russian salad. We made the cabbage. We did a bunch of things, okay? But now, you know, we got to clean up, like it or not. So you guys are going to join me as we clean up, all right? All right, you guys can see the mess. All right, from up there. So look at all that. Look at all these dishes that we got to do now. Yay. I will be taking some questions from the chat if you guys are out there. I see more people are watching now. We're all hanging out. So it's a good time to communicate with me if you want to say something. Say it now, forever hold your peepees. Shout out to everybody out there. Run DMC in the house. Yeah, I don't know why everybody keeps saying Run DMC. This is the official wear of the Ukrainian and Russian people. This is a three-piece Adidas suit. Okay, this is the most popular kind of clothes. If you do not wear this in Russia, you are nobody. Nobody. If you do not wear a true Adidas suit, a true Adidas sports jacket and pants, you are nobody. You are nothing. Okay, I got this. You know, I mean, again, I could not cook anything this week if I did not have this suit on. You know, this is what really gives it the flavor, the Eastern European. You know. So I got this wet rag and I'm putting it next to the oven, on the oven door, because the heat from the oven door will actually dry it. So that's like a little trick that we do in the professional kitchens when we gotta, because again, you always gotta have dry rags. You need a dry rag to grab hot things. If you grab something with a wet rag, you're gonna, you know, burn yourself very bad. So you want to try and avoid that as much as possible. And so you gotta have dry rags. So when you have a wet rag, like let's say you're using a rag to clean, or the rag gets wet for whatever reason, you need to figure out a way to dry it. And so that's a way. That is the way. That is one of the ways. Yeah, you know what? Let me show you guys real quick. So this is my setup, okay? This is how I stream. All right, you guys can see I got the computer, I got wires, you know? So, see, that's like Ethernet, all right? I had installed in there. I got my cameras, another camera. Look at that, a little setup here. But look, this is the newest addition to the setup. There's a microphone. But that's the newest addition. I had to strap this onto here. And then this is like, you know, to cool down the computer. No, I should have given you the... There you go, so you guys can see there. You know how we do in the true Slavic way. Oh no, this stupid mouse not working. Did the mouse die? What happened? Oh my god. What happened to the... Don't tell me this died. I thought this thing did die. I thought it just Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I thought I just charged the battery on this thing. Apparently not. I hope I didn't break it. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. I'm always breaking everything. Jesus, man. That's why we can't have nice things. Oh, yeah, it's looking good. All right, let me see if... Oh no, I think I finally broke this thing as well. I've already broken a bunch of these mouses. This is like the third mouse. What the hell, man? Oh, maybe it's something with the Bluetooth. Sorry, guys. What the hell, man? All right, I don't know what's going on over here. Hold on. Let me try connecting this. Yeah, I don't know. The Bluetooth just stopped working halfway through. Yeah, my God. All right, we got the mouse working again. Sorry. This Chinese technology is so bad, so horrible. Horrible Chinese technology. We need to make better mouse. Alright, anyways, sorry about all that. Jesus, the worst. It's always something, you know, with these live streams, you know, it's always it's not easy. Alright, let me look at the chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. Oh, I'm glad you love. Look at that, 102 degrees outside out here right now. That's crazy. Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, this music is the only way. This is the Russian hard bass. If you do not listen to Russian hard bass, you cannot cook Russian cooking. You know? The Russian cooking. This is what Babushka listens to. Babushka listens to this all the time. This is her music. The Russian hard bass. Okay. So right now, we already made the Russian salad. All right, we got that done. We got the cabbage here. We cooked off some of the extra cabbage from the cabbage rolls. All right, so we got that done as well. And now we got the cabbage rolls that are in the oven, finishing up. Probably another 30 minutes, and we're done. And we get to eat. But now, unfortunately, we got to go on ahead and do some dishes. So, yeah. All right, but at least we got some Russian hard bass in the back, you know, we can listen to. So, all right, let's get to those dishes. All right. Please help me. I need help. Send me all the good vibes you can to make this as easy as humanly possible for all of us. All right, let's do this. Oye, ¿tú abriste eso? Ah, yes. I am drinking fresh raspberry juice coming from the mountains of Mount Kilimanjaro in Russia. To replenish electrolytes so I can kill more bears. Time for the dishes. Basically, as soon as the dishes are done, the food should be done. All right, so wish me luck. If you guys have anything to say in the chat, now's a great time to leave some messages in the chat, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Let me just, I thought I had more dishes. Thank God I only have a couple dishes. That was a lot more. So, yeah, if you leave anything in there, any questions, any comments, anything you want me to respond to, let me know. And I will respond since I'm right here. You see, when you're cooking, you gotta do the dishes, man. You know, don't be that guy making, cooking and then leaving all these dishes behind and then having somebody else clean them up, because then they're not gonna want you to cook anymore. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. I don't, like, if somebody cooks, let's say Christian cooks, and, or anybody cooks, and then after they're done, I'll do the dishes, you know what I mean? Volunteer to do the dishes. Same as like when I'm done here. Once I am done, she will volunteer to do the dishes, you know what I mean? But, sometimes, if I'm really busy or whatever, she'll help me out and do the dishes or whatever. Like these dishes, the dishes of me cooking. But for the most part, I try to do these myself and then just have her do the dishes afterward, once we're eating, once we're done, all the other dishes, the dishes that come after you sit down to eat. Because those are the ones I really don't want to do. And I never have to do. Unless I don't cook, you know what I mean? So, and I think, you should have some sort of little agreement with that, with whoever you live with. And it shouldn't be a problem. But, yeah, the idea is really that the person responsible for dishes should be the person cooking, you know what I mean? Like, the person, the ones responsible for making the mess should clean up their own mess. And that's why I work clean, and I like to just do it all, because, look, I'm going to tell you right now, the food is going to be even more enjoyable when there's no dishes to be done, you know what I mean? The only dishes that need to be done are the dishes, that were used to eat, and that's it, So again, remember, when you're doing something like cooking, you're really you're giving a lot of yourself to somebody else. So, don't be giving them something nice like food and then leaving them with all this baggage, aka dishes, that they got to do that they did not, make a mess on. You know what I mean? So. You gotta do like the whole complete thing, Just like everything else in life, you gotta do it all, you know what I mean? You gotta do the whole thing complete. You can't just like half-ass it. If you're gonna half-ass something, you might as well just not do it, So, yeah, because even the things that I'm doing here, I'm really doing everything humanly possible to do it as best as I can. This is why I don't mind, like, let's say doing some research for a show, or doing some research for something I want to like cook or do, because, well, this is stuff that I love already. I love cooking, I love eating, I love everything about all this. So I don't mind. Like even today, I was super behind, and I still had to get like the recipe, for the dish, and I had to do all that, and it's okay. It wasn't like that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. I learned a lot today. I had a lot of fun, just like I do every other show. And, yeah, you gotta do what you love. If you do what you love, you're never going to work a day in your life. I'm sure you've heard that many times. And trust me, this is a lot of work. This is a lot, you know, but again, there's two kinds of work. You know, the work that you do for yourself, that you want to do, and the work you're doing for somebody else that you don't want to do. One is soul destroying and the other one is not. And some people like working for others, others do not. And at least for me, I don't like working for anybody, really, to tell you the truth. So this is why I do the things that I do. Keep myself happy, keep myself sane. That's it. I haven't even worked for anybody and I can't even remember. And that's it, you know, you just gotta enjoy life, live life, do whatever it is. In this case, cooking for you. Cooking Russian delicacies like my babushka used to make for me. This is babushka cooking 101. I wanted to check on the cabbage rolls that they weren't like burning or anything, so. I'm gonna finish this and gonna get to eating. Yeah, so today, like for example, I mean, you just never know. That's why I love cooking as well. It's just like so unpredictable. No matter what, like. So today, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be, we lost the camera. All right, hold on. I think I'm just gonna switch cameras here. There you go. We'll just do that. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought today's episode, I was going to be in, you know, for a lot. You know what I mean? Meaning, I thought today's episode was going to be very complicated, very difficult, so much to do, you know, all this stuff. And then I quickly realized, you know, no, today's episode was super easy. And when it came to like yesterday's episode, the chicken Kiev, I thought that was going to be super easy. And my God, well, you guys saw the difficulties I had yesterday. I was cursing, fucking, you know, yesterday was hell. Now the food came out awesome, and I had, you know, people tried the food yesterday, and it was awesome. It was really good. It was good. But it was, my God, it was such a. It was not as fun, but it doesn't matter. Because again, it's like once I was done with it, I felt so accomplished and that I did so much, and I pulled through and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So to me, it's just like the whole thing is just like a rewarding process. Even in like the worst of days, you know, being able to at the end of the day, I thought that the chicken Kiev was gonna be horrible and it come out horrible and the whole thing was just horrible. And it wasn't. It was actually really good. Now, in my mind, I had just like a different. I just thought it was going to be a different. Everything was going to be different. You know what I mean? Like it's just. It's hard to explain. But like for example, when I was doing the cabbage today, I already had a mental image of how the thing was going to be just from watching the YouTube videos and watching, you know, other stuff and experience and all this other shit. You know what I mean? And so. When I was doing it, and it was actually easier in practice than I thought. And when it came to like doing the chicken Kiev, I've done similar things like that. But because of certain conditions like the extreme heat that I was dealing with yesterday in the kitchen, things were just not working properly. You know, I was not able to do it properly the way that I wanted in my head. You know, 10-year-old Jose, I mean not 10-year-old, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I would have been very happy with the end results. But 40-year-old Jose that's been doing this for a very long time and a lot more experience and all this other shit, I was not happy, you know what I mean, with the results as I was making it. But at the end of the day, it came out. And yeah, you know what I mean, I was extra hard on myself and all this stuff. But I mean, that is the way of the artist, I guess. I mean, it's like we're always, you know. I don't know. I hope the cabbage, the cabbage rolls in there. They smell like they're done, so I'm gonna be checking on them real soon. Let me give it a quick little peek. All right, I think we're done. All right, so we're gonna check on that in a second. Okay, I want to show you something real quick. All right, with the cabbage. All right, because we hit a little bit of a bump in the road. I'm going to show you what I mean in a second. It's not a bad problem, but look at that. Okay, it's beautiful, it's awesome, but it's a little dry. Yeah, sorry about the noise outside. But as you guys can see, it's a little dry, all right? I'm gonna bring this over here. Oh my God, it's like, Jesus, this thing gonna fucking stop? It's like, jeez. Alright, so you see it's a little dry, alright? And the dryness, again, because of the, the tomato sauce to begin with was, whatchamacallit, like a little extra thick, you know what I mean? And so, with that being said, you know what I mean? We can fix this right now. It's not a big deal. We're just gonna add a little bit of water. Alright? So add a little bit of water. That's it. And we're going to put it back in the oven. Alright, and that's it. I mean, really. It's not no crisis or anything, alright? Just add a little bit of water, alright? Just like you saw I did there. Alright, and then just put it back in the oven for just a little bit longer, alright? And that's it. I mean, it's like another 10 more minutes and we're done. Alright? And we're done with our Ukrainian lasagna. But yeah, it's basically already done, alright? So let me just what is it? Finish these 3 dishes I gotta finish up over here. And we're about to do the taste test. Alright? Oh, let me read some comments. I see some of you guys are already in there. Dude, you gotta have monthly events where you have locals sit in while you cook and show their reactions to eating your food. The music's well, yeah, thanks. I love the music too. Actually, yeah, you know, it's a good thing you mentioned that about having an audience. I'm working on that. We're actually going to be doing that. Where I'm not going to do like a whole audience. I mean, obviously, I don't have enough room for that. But the idea is, you know, like for example, I can have like 1 or 2 people here, or 3, 4 people here. You know what I mean? Like no more than that, really, and then just cook for them. You know what I mean? But usually 1, 2, 3, no more really than that. I don't want to do more than that. Because again, I just want to make sure I have enough room. But yes, 100%. I've already been thinking about that, and I'm going to be doing that. There's a few people already that watch my show. They live around here, and they eat my food. You know what I mean? They come and they buy some of the food. You know what I mean? Again, another lovely part about living out here in Mexico. You know. So yeah. No, it's we're already working on that, and then later on. I plan on in the future, you know, doing things like roasting a whole pig. What? That's right. And so, yeah, if I'm going to be roasting a whole pig, I'm probably going to have a lot more people over, you know what I mean? And things like that. So, yeah, for sure. It's all in the works. It's all coming 100%. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for, you know, I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, again, I was already going to do that, but, you know, when I hear the feedback from people that would like to see that, it makes me want to do it even more. So, don't worry. That's in the works. 100%. And I appreciate all the new viewers. I'm getting tons of new viewers, especially on Twitch. I've built many channels before, and I know this is not easy. And you know, I'm doing a different kind of content. I'm not doing like Mr. Beast type content where I can, you know, get like 100,000 viewers immediately. You know, I'm doing a completely different type of thing. But regardless, I mean, like on places like Twitch, it's really growing because remember, this is like a brand new thing still. You know, most people, you know, they watch what they're looking at now, which is me cooking and doing all that. You know, they'll watch something like this on TV. But nowadays, you know, that kind of stuff is kind of like going out the window, and the TV is the internet, and this is what people, you know what I mean, are really kind of watching and interested in. You know, so yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's just it's gonna take a while to build an audience. It's gonna take a while to really get this going. But yeah, I mean, I already see a bunch of YouTubers, you know, a bunch of streamers on Twitch and other platforms doing what I do, but very different. You know what I mean? Like everybody has their style. As I know, there's a few of them that are home cooks, a few of them that are line cooks, like, you know, cooks in the kitchen and things like that. And but everybody has their style, and so like at least for me, you know, I got my style. You know, I'm here to teach, to show, to go through the whole process from beginning to end, to have a fun show, to have a fun time. You know, a more produced show, as much as you can produce a live show. You know what I mean? Because that is the fun part. That is the fun part of doing something like this, is the unpredictability. You know, constantly that we constantly experience all kinds of unpredictability on the show, which you guys love as well. And then yeah, you know what I mean, just that. I mean, rolling with the punches. You know, there's really no like script per se. You know, it's just you gotta just do it, and that's what we're doing here. And we're gonna be constantly upgrading, 100%. I mean, constantly upgrading. You know, as things grow, I'm gonna get better equipment and all this other stuff and all that. Because right now, there's no need to do that because, you know, I'm still, this is all still like in beta, alpha, beta mode, you know what I mean, type of thing. And, you know, but eventually, you know what I mean, like, let's say by this time next year, yeah, I'm probably going to have a newer computer, newer equipment, and all this other stuff, you know what I mean, just to make everything easier. You know, so I don't have to have, you know, the little fan behind the camera and the computer, and, you know, I can just make it even easier. I have a Mac Mini that I have, you know, which I'm probably going to repurpose, you know, to help me with the streams. And I'll have it all hooked up, you know, like here, for example. So that way I just got to come in and get to work, you know what I mean? Make it a lot easier. Because the cooking part is actually the easiest part. You know, the hardest part to all this is all the stuff behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So, FYI. So yeah, we're done here with the dishes, so we're about to try the food. We're about to take a look at that. See where we're at there. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves as always. Hells yeah. All right, so let's fix the cameras real quick. Cause I don't know, is the GoPro? Yeah, I think the GoPro's dead. So I'm not gonna put in a new battery or anything. I think we're good there. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is let me see if I can fix that. What can I do here? Oh, there we go. There, do that. All right. Okay. There you go. We just do that. You know, in the meantime, you know, while we're, you know, we don't have a we don't have a third camera. We just got 2 cameras for now. All right. But now, yeah, now we're gonna go with the. That's it. We're gonna try the food. We're gonna take a look at the food, see what's up there. All right. We have waited long enough. It is now time for the reveal. Let me see if I can find the right button. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Nope. 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 Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Yes, look at this. Look at this Ukrainian lasagna. It is so good, so delicious. Yes, I cannot wait to try this. Let me go check on the wife to see if the wife is hungry. Wife, are you hungry? She says yes. She's running already over here. The fan broke again. The fan keeps falling. Well, I think I'm gonna just discard the fan for now. Yeah, because it keeps falling. I had to duct tape it to the. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna serve a little bit so we can get a little try it. We can try it out. All right. Hold on. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let me just get a little piece out so she can try it. It's so hot, she's not that hungry right now. But she's always hungry, so that's always good. This always makes it easier for me here. All right, so we're just gonna get a piece here. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful cabbage roll. Wow. Okay. Okay, she's gonna come out now. And again, you know, I just want to show you everything. She's just gonna try this. She already tried the Russian salad. Ya puedes venir cuando quiera. Y trae tu platito de ensalada. It's hot, right? So hot out. Okay, so this is it right here. So we got the little cabbage, the extra cabbage that we cooked. You've had this before, right? Very delicious.
No recuerdo.
You know, we got the stuffed cabbage roll, all right, and then we got the salad, all right. But she already had some salad, so the salad she loved.
Sí, me gustó un fresco.
All right, go ahead. Now it's your turn. Your turn to hit the.
¿Eso es ruso o ucraniano?
Only Ukrainian. Everything's Ukrainian. For the purposes of the video.
Oye, ma, ¿y la ensalada?
¿Qué quieres más?
Sí.
Oh. She's like, she's not hungry, but she's like, hey, why'd you put the salad away? I want more.
Pues sí, tengo que ponerle los completos.
She's like, of course, I gotta do the proper taste test now. I'm like, all right. So. Un poquito nomás. Bastante. No, there's no hay en cebolla, so you can give the rest to Gizmo.
Cebolla.
¿Quieres otra? Okay, so yeah, she has to do the appropriate social media marketing, so she's gonna be taking some pictures now.
Por supuesto. ¿Se murió la GoPro?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because, you know, if the GoPro dies, you know, by the end of the show, I just let it be. Because otherwise it's just going to take forever, you know, just to set it up again just for like 5 seconds. And, you know, I got to charge the battery and do all that stuff. It's just, you know. Anyways. ¿Y vas a tomar leche o no?
No, solo esto.
Alright, so let me, this is very hot, let me get rid of this.
Mi teléfono está todo
Oh man, she got
grasiento.
she got some cabbage rolls on the phone there.
Triste. Ahora sí.
All right, let's see. Let's give it let's try it out. See how it all came out for reals. The cabbage roll, man. That's what I really want to see how that came out. Let's see. Here's the moment of truth.
Ay, mi pochito.
Yes, you need a knife. All right, the moment of truth here.
Ay, qué bien ahorita chisgaste el tambor. Ay, pues está muy caliente.
Yeah, it's very, very, very hot. Be careful.
Venga.
Pero está cocinado, ¿verdad? Just make sure it's cooked and everything.
Sí. Se ve bien.
Yeah. It's cooked. All right. Just make sure it's cooked.
Me da un poco de agua fría, por favor.
¿Tienes cerveza o no?
No.
¿Qué pasa?
Too late.
All right, let's see. Let's try. Moment of truth. So what does it mean? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it horrible? Is it yummy? Is it delicious? Is it...
Toda la lasaña.
No, it doesn't. She's like, it tastes like lasagna.
O sea, no quiere decir que esté mal, o sea, es delicioso.
No, I mean, it's super delicious, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, a 10. Okay. But it tastes like Hungarian lasagna. It's a lot healthier. You know, the noodles or pasta, that's not that good, right? This is mucho healthier. So there you go.
Muy rico.
There you go. Yeah. Just pure cabbage. I mean, you're going to be farting like an animal later, but, you know, other than that. Other than that, it looks great. And I think that's it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show, the festivities so far. That's right.
¿Qué dicen?
I'm going to be the next Martha Stewart. That's right. Martha Stewart, eat your heart out. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Martha Stewart. I'm a big fan of all that stuff, man. So honestly, you know, that would be super cool if I ever get to meet like Martha Stewart one day. That would be like the coolest fucking thing ever, you know? So, yeah. I'm down with all, you know. Yeah, I've been a chef. I've been chefing, you know, more than anything else in my whole life, you know, honestly, you know. So to me, I'm actually glad that I'm finally here. You know, we're doing this, you know, we're doing the live cooking, and we're having a lot of fun, enjoying ourselves, and that's it. So, all right, guys, I think that's it, guys. You know, we had a wonderful, beautiful day today. You know, we had right, she's enjoying the meal, right? Another 10 as usual. You already know how we do here. Just 10s, only 10s. And that's it. You know, we got Gizmo over here on standby, wanting some foods. But that's it. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing beef stroganoff. I did a little research. Beef stroganoff comes from Moscow. It's straight up Russian, and we're gonna be making some Russian tea cookies. All right. So tomorrow's episode is probably gonna be super censored because, you know, Russia got canceled the other day. I don't know if you noticed, but you know, hey, we're gonna pretend like it's Ukrainian food, and we're gonna try doing that. Regardless, you know, this week has been so much fun so far. We made some. What did we make on Monday? I forgot what we made on Monday. On Monday. Well, anyways, we made some chicken Kiev yesterday with some pierogies. They were really good, super good, right? Everything was really good yesterday. Yeah. And then on Monday, we made the borscht. Oh man, that borscht was so good. So good. We made the borscht with some bellini. Even gooder. So good. And then today, we had a little Russian salad. We got Gizmo with Russian salad on top of him there. This fucking guy. Anyways, you know, we got our stuffed cabbage. And a lot of cabbage today, so it's cabbage, potatoes, you know, all that good stuff. That's a lot of big Russian cuisine there. And that's it. And then tomorrow, again, beef stroganoff with some Russian tea cookies. Should be an easy day. Should be another fun day. Stay tuned to find out if it's fun, easy, or a disaster. Regardless, it's still fun and entertaining and enjoyable. So you already know the deal. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell icon so you know exactly when I go live. Follow me on all the other social medias. Welcome and shout out to all the new viewers that I'm getting constantly all over the place. Check out my website. You can find me also live on my website, and you can also find all kinds of cool stuff on my website. All the links are down below. All the recipes are down below. All the information is down below. And you know what else is down below? Gizmo's down here. He's down. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Peace out, and see you guys mañana. Hope you guys enjoyed the Russian hot bus. I know I did. Yeah, we're back. Christian says that yes, she has heard of that person. What was her name?
Sí, Chepina Peralta, ella fue una mujer que cocinaba en la televisión en los años 90, creo.
Okay, so yeah, like the Mexican...
Es una versión mexicana de...
Julia Child. The Mexican Julia, so yes, she's heard of her, I've never heard of her. All right, there you go.
De hecho, cuando era niña quería que sea mi abuelita.
Oh, look, see, like when she was
ella era muy adorable.
Yeah, when she was a little kid, she always wanted her to be her grandma. All right, well, that answers your question. See you guys mañana.
Bye.
Bye. Always stay tuned all the way to the end. You never know. Bye.